What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot here, where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truths. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC. And y'all, you do not have to believe in tarot, but don't exclude yourself from the message because this shit can actually happen. Virgo, all my information will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App, leave a comment, and let me know. Virgo, something is wet. Whatever that may mean. Could be your lip, could be somebody's body from going swimming. Somebody's nose could be wet, somebody's ass could be wet. I mean, something is wet. Sexually, something is wet. I just feel like your mind is on 5 different things. You have 5 different things I feel like you're thinking about. I don't know where that came from, but I feel like you're thinking about, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it, was what I was saying. I feel like, Virgo, you need to take sex out of a situation because I feel like you're going to manifest something that maybe you don't want to. Maybe you were doing this in the moment. Maybe it's like when you're having sex with somebody that you know is crazy, and then they say, I love you, and you're like, I love you too, but you really don't love them. You're just saying it because it's in the moment. I feel like this is one of those situations, like you need to take sex out of something, and you know you need to take sex out of something. You all see this as like an activity, an exercise, a daily exercise. Most people would go to the gym. You're going to go to the gym 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time, you're going to be having sex. Oh my gosh. You may be toting a thing. I feel like most Virgos are toting a thing. But you might be, no, we're not. I was only gonna pull 2. I feel like you need to take sex out of something and watch your gun, because I feel like you might explode in somebody and you really don't want to do that. Like, I feel like please don't explode in somebody. Mm. Yeah, I feel like you may accidentally explode in this person. Like you've been walking around with a loaded gun, and you've been walking around with a loaded gun and you may explode in someone. And this situation is going to leave you in despair. So I feel like be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And I feel like you might accidentally get too excited about something or get too physically attached to something and explode in somebody. Somebody who's crazy as hell, somebody possibly where you work. I feel like you might have a friend with you or like a buddy with you. Somebody who's probably in more despair than you. Be careful. Don't give this person access to your guns if you have one. I don't feel like this person is going to mess with your gun, but so I feel like you may need to protect your guns from whoever your little friend is. Like this could be a pet, or this could be somebody you're mentoring, or this could be somebody who's a friend significantly younger than you, maybe like an uncle and a nephew. or like an older cousin and a younger cousin, something like that. But I feel like just protect, just, guard. Yeah, I feel like you're going to guard your guns around this person if you have them. Yeah, like I feel like they're like a baby. Somebody is like a little baby, or somebody is somebody that you're watching, like you're protecting or you're taking care of somebody. But I feel like, okay, so I feel like you might be taking care of a child, or if you're not taking care of a child, you're taking care of somebody who's childish or something like that. Maybe this person reminds you of one of your kids or something like that. Yeah, like this, like a pet, somebody's pet, or I don't know, like your mentor, or I don't know, but there's somebody. So there are two, so there's you, Virgo, and then there are two people in your energy. So it's you, and then there's somebody over here, and there's somebody over here. Whoever is over here, this is somebody romantic that's crazy that you're sexual with. Like you're having sex with this person, and they may be crazy, or maybe you're the one that's crazy. And then you have somebody over here that might be like your child or your pet. If it's like you and your dog, you and your best friend, you and your dog or whatever, or you and your cat, or you and your iguana, or whatever the fuck pet you may have. You may have a pet or something. Or if you don't have a pet, maybe it's a child. If it's not a child, it's like a friend that maybe you're significantly older than, or it's something like that. Somebody that looks up to you, or like somebody that wants what you have. They see what you have and they want it. But I feel like that's this person. You're a parenting this person, or you're a big influence on this person. You may be mentoring them, and there's somebody crazy over here that you're sleeping with. Yeah, so you have bittersweet. It's like you're mentoring somebody. This person really needs it, and they're willing to listen to you, or they're going to listen to you. But then you have this person over here who is like, you got to cut this motherfucker off. If you don't cut, I feel like, Virgo, you won't let go of this person. Even though you know they're not good for you, you still won't let go of them. Like this person shows you every single sign, synchronicity, but you still hold on to them for the sake of sex, because I feel like you just need it. But I feel like if you keep messing with them, you may have to use your gun on them, whether sexually or not. This card wanted to come out, like, yeah, maybe it's like sex is not enough. Maybe you don't feel big enough. Oh my gosh, Virgo. I feel like maybe you don't think your sword is big enough. That might be a side note for somebody. Like somebody might feel like I'm not big enough, or I'm not wet enough, or for whoever this is, it's like whoever you're dealing with is like fucked up or crazy, but you're second guessing yourself. Like, well, what's wrong with me? Why this person is acting like this? Or, what am I doing? Am I not enough sexually? Because I feel like it's kind of like somebody it's like somebody is crazy, or just somebody is just not good for you, but you're having sex with them. So it's like you're having sex with somebody that isn't good for you, but for whatever reason the sex is there. And I feel like if you're not careful, you could explode in this person. But then, I mean, I feel like a part of you feels like a part of you don't make you feel manly or masculine. I feel like this might be for a masculine energy, and you might feel weak in front of whoever this baby is. Hmm. Virgo. Yeah, I feel like somebody might want to go meditate and smoke. I feel like whoever this is, okay, so little sister or little brother. So there are three people here. So there's a situation where Virgo, you're dealing with three separate situations. Didn't I say that earlier in this? That you might be, was that you I was saying that to? No, maybe that was Leo. But I feel like you feel like everything around you is just not good. I feel like you feel like you're surrounded by just negative energy. So you might have like a little you might have two people, like a little sister or little brother, and then somebody else that you're taking care of. And I feel like one of them may be like your child, or this is like if you, Virgo, had a brother or sister, and then you had a really good friend or cousin or something like that that's around, and both of them go outside and smoke, or both of them go in a room and they smoke, and you're like, why? I don't want to see her do that. And I know he does it, but damn, why are you? I feel like somebody's saying like, why are you smoking? Like, and this person is just kind of like chilling, like, and the sister or the brother is just kind of in their own energy. And then it's like, you got somebody over here that's crazy. You got a lot going on, but don't stress yourself out. Oh, Virgo, I feel like you feel like everything around you is just kind of like messing up or in shambles. And I know you're thinking about this. I feel like somebody's smoking, and this other person, your child or your baby, I feel like all of this stuff is stressing you out. I feel like all this, but I feel like whoever you're dealing with isn't stressed, or they're not really stressing. I feel like you're looking at their situation, and you feel like because they're going through what they're going through, I feel like you feel like just because they're going through what they're going through, it's stressful. What they're going through is stressful for you, but it's like you're stressing yourself out, I feel like, by taking the situation on. But I feel like this relationship is making you feel, so this is one of those situations, Virgo, where you have two people over here that you're dealing with, and these two people have their own situations going on, but they're kind of like together, not together, but it's like these two people have their own separate situations going on, but they may hang out with each other, or whatever the case is, they may just link up and smoke together or drink together or go to the club together, or they do something together with somebody, and you know about both of them. And that's kind of like mildly stressing you out. I feel like this is only irritating you because whoever you're dealing with over here might be making you feel like the sex is not good enough. This is why they keep acting the way they act, or you feel like you might lack sexually with somebody. I don't like this for you, Virgo. Bottom of the deck, life is a continuous lesson. So I feel like you need to learn something from these situations, especially whoever whoever the child or the baby is. whoever is the youngest out of this situation, whoever may be a feminine energy, I feel like you need to learn a big lesson from them. Maybe they're 18, you have an 18-year-old and a 32-year-old. So there's a bigger kind of age gap between you and this person. Like I said, it could be your sister or your brother who might be like 10 to 12 years younger than you. Or something like that. Or maybe, you all are a little age gap away from each other. Mm. Your income earning venture will present itself in divine right time. Just continue to learn these lessons. You got to learn these lessons. You got to learn these lessons. There's something that you have to learn about from someone. I feel like it's either your sister or your brother or your son or daughter. If you continue to deal with this person, you're going to lose out on a lot of stuff. You're going to lose out on a lot of stuff. You're going to feel like you lack. You're always going to kind of feel like you lack, but you're going to feel like you lack. And this person is just fucking crazy. Like, yeah, like, look, the red flags, red flags. Like, whoever this person is, they're going to cause you to lose out on something of major value. You see how this correlates? You're paranoid about this. I feel like you feel like, oh my God, I'm just not enough. Like, I have to be enough. I feel like she doesn't have the money or he doesn't have the money. So they're trying to make you feel, somebody don't have some money and they're going to try to make you feel some type of way because maybe you're better with your money than they are, or maybe because, you have money and they just don't, and so they're mad about it, and this person is like coming to you for sex, or they don't mind having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Wands. Resisting. Yeah, this person is sleeping with you, because they're getting something that they want out of it, which is sex. They're getting what they want out of it, and they're resisting walking away, or they're trying to resist you, but they can't, and this is just too much for somebody. Somebody actually likes your sex, like they like your sex. That's why they keep coming back. You're overthinking it. You're thinking that this person is acting crazy because they don't like your sex. No, they're acting crazy because they do like your sex, and they're still very much immature. So look at that, Emperor in reverse. They're very much immature, and because they're immature, you're thinking that you're lacking sexually, when in reality, they're coming to you for the sex. They want to be sexual with you. Virgo, if you don't, you better.